Taylor, what you looking for? Anything
Honestly,
specific?
I'm looking for a 35 millimeter SLR, like a Nikon F situation. So, yeah, so I bought a new camera. This is a Nikon F3. It is a much more mechanical and manual option than the working 35 millimeter options I have now, which is truly what I needed. And I got it with this 50 millimeter 1.8 lens for an insanely great price. And also, everyone told me it's very reliable. We'll talk about it later. Let's go shoot it right now. The whole reason I was in Atlanta was for a meetup that KEH, The Darkroom, and Beers and Cameras put together. And part of our schedule was actually studio time, where a model was booked and we had access to all of Cam Kirk Studios for an entire afternoon. This was a dream, so I loaded up the 645 camera I had just to have a medium format option on top of the 35mm I would of course be shooting in the Nikon. I probably took about 20 minutes of the lovely Brooklyn's time here, and I feel like we made the most of it. On top of shooting a new-to-me camera, I also did something a bit out of my comfort zone and shot 3200 speed film. While I did feel a bit unfamiliar while shooting it, now that I see the scans, I'm pretty sure I've been missing out big time by not shooting more of these stocks earlier. The grain is so up my alley, and I did not have to retouch these in post whatsoever. I did, very slightly, but they were absolutely stunning straight out of camera. Something Brooklyn and I did to simply switch up her look was just to switch her jacket around backwards, which made for a really lovely surprise sort of denim gown looking thing when she stood like this that I absolutely adore. All in all, the F3 really held up in the studio with these portraits of Brooklyn. I mean, seriously, can we get a grain check, please? Here are a few more portraits I got in the studio. While there was a shooting space with lights, I was shooting 3200 speed. I wanted to take all my photos in the space with the lovely natural light coming from this big giant window to our side, and I really love how these turned out. After a busy evening that I just simply did not film, and an amazing day overall, I was exhausted and enjoyed a quiet night to myself, and I got my cameras ready for the next day, and then it was off to bed. So let's talk about this camera. I actually purchased it sort of on a whim the first day of this trip during a tour of KEH, the lovely sponsor of today's video. And I just need to say, it was such a lovely experience to buy in person. Their sales reps were so helpful. They stood there with me for a long time and answered so many questions and showed me so many options. And I feel like I definitely walked out with the camera I've been needing for a very long time. And because I didn't choose the very nicest one cosmetically, I saved a bunch of money and spent way less than I expected. Also, during our tour of KEH headquarters, we got to see how they're repurposing the packaging from incoming items for more sustainable packaging for their outgoing items. I thought that this was just a fantastic thing to see, and it became yet another reason why I myself and all of these people love buying cameras from KEH. We also got to go into the vault, which is a room full of the most rare and valuable inventory, including this World War II aerial camera.
Oh, it's like a BB gun. That's awesome. That is like a BB gun. That's amazing.
Daisy, it's half frame.
If you are in need of a new-to-you camera just like I was, check out KEH to find something awesome. I can't even explain just how happy I am about this F3 purchase. Two of the biggest reasons this camera in particular was of interest to me was the fact that the viewfinder is removable, and it also has a really easy 10-second self-timer mode. The shutter speed dial, move the lever to uncover the red dot which indicates the self-timer is on, then press the shutter release button and 10 seconds later the camera will take a picture. That's it. This is something that I've never had be so accessible on film. It's always like you need a shutter release or you need all these special, like gadgets and things. I'm excited for like a really simple self-portrait on film. I have 3200 speed black and white film is loaded. And my windows in my hotel are really nice because I have a corner room. So I'm gonna, no thank you. So I'm going to backlight myself, put myself in the office chair, put my feet up on the table, and basically capture the scene backlit. The trick about this trip I took to Atlanta is I actually forgot a tripod. Okay, that was so easy. I will be doing more of that. That afternoon, I got to get a lot of good practice shooting waist level during the big, giant photo walk that was planned. We passed a skate park on the route, which is where I sort of ducked away and spent my time alone since I wanted to sort of privately get comfortable with this camera. And the light was, it was just getting better and better. I really had some clumsy beginner feeling moments while shooting this camera, but I also felt like it started to come back to me pretty quick. A 35mm SLR is what I first ever shot film on, and so I sort of felt that momentum come back very quickly. I can definitely feel the potential of this camera going a lot of places with me if this is how good it feels on the second day. I'm shooting all black and white, well, because I'm in month 10 of a whole year of shooting only black and white film stocks when I'm shooting the film just for my own personal pleasure. But there really is something about skate photos being in black and white that just feels right, no? Hi, I'm wondering if I can get late checkout tomorrow by chance.
We could do noon. Would that work?
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay, gotcha down.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hi, John. I have late checkout at noon, and I'm wondering if there's any way that can be later.
No, noon unfortunately will be the latest just because we got somebody checking right back into your room.
You got it. No worries. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Yes, ma'am.
Bye. Good news was, I still had plenty of hours to kill before my flight that night, so I got out to enjoy one last sunny day in Atlanta.
These days have grown much colder. Don't you know these days here, they feel much longer. Don't know if I've got strength to push much further, but it feels so nice here with you on my shoulders. Think about them nights, warm in the summer, how we had good times before I was a bummer. Lately I feel pressed, like life's almost over, but it feels so nice here. Baby, pull me closer. And we'll make it through these days. These days. I'm walking through these days. These days. You just need to be cool. Keep on breathing. Thinking art's for fools now. Just take it easy. You just need to let go. Peep the horizon. Though it may be dark now, the sun still rises. And we'll make it through these days. These days. I'm walking through these days. These days. And we'll make it through these days. These days. I'm walking through these days. These days.
A day on my feet with my camera is my favorite kind of day, and this one certainly did not disappoint. Atlanta and its people are just lovely, and the new Nikon kinda ripped, even though I didn't quite know it just yet, but it did already feel good to shoot, I must say. If you're a photographer and you've shot a lot of cameras, you know that there are cameras that literally feel good, meaning they feel like more of an extension of you rather than some separate tool from you. This camera having the potential to be a everyday carry is very, very exciting to me, and I can't wait to shoot more of it and, of course, bring you along. Thank you so much to Hidden Light, the lovely lab in Flagstaff, Arizona, for the beautiful scans in this video. And thank you at home for watching. Love you, bye!
Sunlight creeps into my head. Woke up, stumbled out of bed. New day is calling. Feel the heat on my face, and all my troubles slide away. Lost in a daydream. Ooh, I got brand new feelings. Almost don't believe them. Feels like I'm floating away. You are like a whole new season. For so many reasons. You always know what to say. It's what I've waited for. So long, I've been dancing solo in this one-man disco. Nobody watching. When you join me on the floor, my heart opens like a door. Let all the life in. Ooh, I got brand new feelings. Almost don't believe them. Feels like I'm floating away. You are like a whole new season. For so many reasons. You always know what to say. It's what I've waited for. But all we do is make a mess. And where we'll find ourselves is anybody's guess. Anybody's guess. The road is long and winding like. And it continues on into the bright blue sky. Into the bright blue sky. It's what I've waited for. I got brand new feelings. Almost don't believe them. Feels like I'm floating away. You are like a whole new season. For so many reasons. You always know what to say. Brand new feelings. Brand new feelings. It's what I've waited for.